Hey everybody, I'm back. It's Dr. Hammond here with your mental health moment. I hope that you have had a wonderful and amazing week. Before I get started today, just a quick announcement and reminder. Because last week, actually, we had, if you missed it, you can check out the replays. But Dr. Jackie King, the amazing founder of Black Women Empowered Incorporated, her and I were having a chat last week, in case you missed it, on Mental Health Moment, which was pretty special during Mental Health Awareness Month. Um, so, so I wanted to remind you all again of this month, especially the Mind Reset Challenge that I'm hosting. So you can go to mindresetchallenge.com and someone can put it in the chat since I'm not able to do that and I'm not live right now, but it's mindresetchallenge.com. It's a 30-day free challenge to you. What you do is each day for 30 days, there's literally short tasks, short things that you should do. I shouldn't even say tasks. Hopefully, they bring you joy or bring you to a calmer place and work on resetting and recharging because we all have a lot going on. So, I wanted to remind you all of that. Also, let me get the date again, you all, so I don't give you the wrong date. Also, quick announcement on October 24th. I should know this date by heart by now, but Friday, October 24th, I will be hosting the Growth Mindset and Self-Care Summit live this year in Atlanta. So save the date for that, and I will get you the information. Tickets are rapidly becoming on sale here soon, so I'll get you all the info for that, of course. Yes, I think those are my two announcements for you all today. So today's mental health moment. This is a quick reminder that I really, really, really want to remind you that, especially during Mental Health Awareness Month, whatever your mental health or wellness goal is, you don't have to do this alone because it's really easy to get caught up in life, things that are happening, whether it's things happening in the world, things you see on social media or traditional media, or things in your own personal life. It's easy to get very caught up with that. We can literally accidentally put ourselves into almost like a mental prison sometimes where we're just constantly thinking about the same things, which could be for you something that happened in the past that you're still trying to process, or something going on in your current day to day, or something you're worrying about in the future, right? And it's okay to have those type of thoughts, but when it gets to the point where it's so overwhelming and so draining or leading to burnout and those sort of things, then of course it's more of a concern. So on today's health moment, I really want to remind you don't have to do this alone. This process. Again, we all have different self-care goals and wellness goals, but I'm hopeful for you there is at least one or two minimum people in your life who you find to be supported, right? As in those people in your life, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be your therapist, it could be someone at a place of worship, it could be a neighbor, whomever. Like, who is it for you that supports you? Who is it for you that can help you through this journey? Because again, I want to just remind you all that you don't have to do this alone. Um, the other thing to really think about is that whomever it is that, well, let me back up 3 steps. Maybe you're at the point where you're like, you know what, right now I don't have any supportive people in my life. Maybe you're at that point in which that might be your task, right? Like that might be your assignment to say, you know what, let me find someone. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of great positive people in the world who want to support you. So NAMI, for example, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI, NAMI, they have support groups literally all over the country. For those of you who are maybe outside of the US watching this, depending on where you live, there's different ways that you can find support within a community. Sometimes it is like a mental health resource or support group, or maybe in your community there's not really something that exists like that, but there might be a group of people who are interested in the same things as you, right? That counts too. Like socializing with like-minded people, positive people, hopefully like-minded people, being around people who bring you joy, like taking that step And you can also do this virtually. So if you're like, I have social anxiety, or you don't want to leave the house, you're not able to, or whatever the case may be, but you may have access to do this virtually. There's also virtual options, right, to connect with people as well. But I really wanted to share that with you on today's mental health moment. Again, whether it's friends, family members, coworkers, person at a place of worship, a therapist, coach, whomever, mentor, whomever it is, make sure that you are staying connected with others. Loneliness is a very real thing. I think I've talked about a mental health moment before, but there was a loneliness, epidemic, if you will, that was declared by the U.S. Surgeon General a while back, because it does take a toll on us physically and emotionally and mentally when we live in a place of isolation and we live in a place of loneliness and we're not connecting with others. I'm not saying, for those of you who are like, oh, I'm introverted, I don't want to, connect with large groups of people. It's all good, right? It doesn't have to be like hundreds of people that you're necessarily connecting with if that's not your thing, but it can be, again, one or two people minimum in your life that you're connecting with. So so I want to again share that with you and remind you of that this mental health awareness month specifically, to either stay connected as much as possible, or again, if you're in that place where you're like, I don't really have anyone right now in my life, I need to find, right, those said positive people who exist in the world, to help you and support you and guide you through that. That counts too if you're in that journey too. So I'm gonna leave you with that because I gotta run out here and get to this dinner here. But like I said, I wanted to hop on here with you all. Happy Mental Health Awareness Month. I hope that you are doing well, and also remember, in whatever season of your life you're in right now, if you're in the most amazing happy season, if you're in a dark season, if you're in a grief season, if you're in a transition season, wherever you're at in the process, if you will, of what you're going through, I really also want you to remember that hope is real. It is possible that things will get better. Uh, that also, it doesn't rain forever. It just doesn't if you're in that sort of a season. But be sure to place the focus on making sure that you are emotionally and mentally well, and physically well too, and spiritually. All right. But make sure you're taking those steps. So I will be back. Be blessed. Have an amazing week. I'll see you guys next week. Take care of yourselves.